Ladies and gentlemen, over the last 48 hours or so, we have been relatively fortunate. I think that's probably the understatement of the century, but we have been so incredibly lucky. We managed to open two featured hero crystals, and out of one of those we got Dr. Voodoo, and then yesterday when the new patch came out and they had the compensation package of a 5-star Awakening Gem crystal, we managed to get the Mystic Awakening Gem. So, pretty lucky is probably an understatement, because this means that we can now awaken our 5-star Dr. Voodoo, and we probably win the game. We probably win the game at this point. I'm very excited to test out Dr. Voodoo. Again, I've only had a bit of a play around with him, as a 3-star champion, not really used to his kind of playstyle and animations yet, but he seems absolutely insane with the amount of stacks of poison he can get. So I think there's a lot of testing we need to do with this character, and I'm excited to try out stuff like Labyrinth of Legends as we kind of progress throughout the week, and Realm of Legends to see, you know, if he can clear both of those pieces of content. So yeah, very excited for Dr. Voodoo, who gets added to the 4-star hero crystals as well, if you don't manage to snag the 5-star version. I believe it's next Tuesday onwards, so you know, if you're thinking about opening 4 stars, you probably want to wait till Tuesday so that you have a chance to get this guy instead of maybe an Iron Patriot. So anyway, let's get upgrading Dr. Voodoo. We're going to take him all the way up to rank 3 today, so hopefully it should be a fairly swift opening. Got a few kind of very what is it, low ISO to use, and then we have a lot of 3,000 ones from kind of taking down a couple of champions after last night's patch. So we took out took down, what was it, Symbiote Spider-Man, because I don't really like have a solid use for that character now, in order to have enough tier 4 basics to bring up Voodoo. So I think it's a pretty good trade-off there. So let's go ahead and let's start off by claiming all of the Mystic ones. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. And then we'll move on to the basic ones after we're done with the Mystics. So let's go for some of these big Mystic ones. Actually, that should be enough. And then, we just need a very small one. Okay, let's use 200s. That's just 25 off. Okay, we'll go a little bit over on that one. Doesn't matter too much. Right. So that's Dr. Voodoo brought up to rank 2 now. Let's get him up to rank 3. A lot of additional ISO, a lot of additional levels. Very interested to see where his kind of final power index lands at for kind of an awakened rank 3 character. I think the max awakened ability level we can bring him to is, I think it might be, it's either 9 or 10. Might be a lot, might be 10 or 11 actually. But I know we don't have many Mystic 5-star signature stones. That was the one that we got the least of. So we've got still 8 of the generic ones from the New Year event. What was it? The Lunar New Year event? Yeah, so we've got quite a few levels we can pour in there, but I think we only have like 2 Mystic ones as well. So I think at absolute maximum, we can probably take him to signature level 10. I think that's it, but I think like Dr. Voodoo is going to be by far the best character to kind of pour all our signature stones in, to kind of get that initial bit of effectiveness, because his awakened ability is so good. It basically, well, almost doubles the damage of kind of his poison and also the effectiveness of his heal and power drain. So yeah, really valuable to have. Right, let's go for the max ones again, and hopefully this isn't going to be too much overkill. Right, so we have a few hundred left. You know what, we're just gonna... Actually, I don't want to overkill it too much. Let's use the 2001. Okay, that worked out pretty well there. Right, so he's up to rank 2, and he's not awakened yet. Already has 4,505 power index, so it's looking pretty good. Looks like he's probably going to surpass 6,000 unawakened, and then when we awaken him, might go up to like maybe 6,500. I think that'd be a pretty good place for him to land at, but I do need to check the prestige of a 5-star awakened Dr. Voodoo. Very interested to see that as well. Right, so that's 18 levels out of 45 so far. Let's see how much that brings him up by. The first few levels don't really add too much in terms of stats and power index usually. It's usually like the last 10 levels put in a lot of work in regards to a character. But yeah, can't wait to test out Dr. Voodoo. I saw, I think there's a picture on Reddit this morning of somebody that was clearing Labyrinth of Legends with Dr. Voodoo since the update. So I'm not too sure like how possible that is with maybe a rank 3 or rank 4 version of the character, but it's something I definitely want to try out. one of the things as well that I'll be testing later today as well is we're going to do a Realm of Legends, Realm of Scarlet Witch, just so we can have like a good idea of exactly how good she is after the patch. And depending on that, I might rank down Scarlet Witch just so that we could take Voodoo up to rank 4. Because at the moment I don't have enough Mystic Catalysts to, have both of them at that level. But I could rank down possibly Scarlet Witch and take Voodoo up. And I think that would be much better for my prestige overall. So we might do that. I'm not too sure yet. Need to test Scarlet Witch since the update and see exactly how good she is. But I'm pretty confident that the Voodoo is going to be considerably better. Right. Okay, so he's level 44 now. That's brought him up to 6,228. So it looks like he's probably going to be out 6,500, maybe a little bit more when he's awakened. So let's go and claim like one of those actually a couple of those 500 basics would be pretty sweet. Let's just claim the max on here and then fill them in. Right, there we go. Actually, let's use the 75. Let's be fairly precise with that. Okay, so now he's at rank 3, he's level 45, and landed, he's both still above, both Gwenpool and also Cable in terms of his power index at the moment. So that's looking pretty good. So let's use the Awakening Gem on him. Right, the 5-star Awakening Gem. Right, so that's already brought him up like a couple of hundred PI there. So he's at 6,506 at the moment. But we're going to chuck... Oh, actually I have 4 of these. I thought I had significantly less. Oh, I should have checked his signature ability at the start. So at the moment, it's 75% on 5 levels. Let's add in 5 more with the stones and see how much that brings it up by. Usually the initial like 10 levels have a lot of effectiveness, so that's brought it up by just about 6.5% there. I'm going to use the other 3 on him because I don't think we're going to get another featured character for a very, very long time. So that's amazing. That's brought it up by to 83.888%. So that is amazing. So good. So that's increased buff duration and also increased debuff duration depending on what I end, what combo I'm on when I use a special ability. So Dr. Voodoo, he's a little bit tricky to play. There's a lot of very different ways that you can play him in terms of kind of alternating the spirit in Brother Daniel between yourself and the enemy. So yeah, we're going to have a little play around, guys. I might not be the best at first, but we're going to jump into the... we'll go for the Maestro quest, actually. We'll just go for the middle lane on this one. Actually, let's go to Act 4. Sorry, got the location of it a little bit mixed up there. So right, let's quickly build up the Mutant Crit team. Let's chuck in Dr. Voodoo there. Then let's add in Storm, and then let's drag in Magneto and also Cyclops. Hop over to Cyclops, grab Wolverine. And there we go. So we should have a pretty beastie team to go along with Dr. Voodoo here. And I'm not too sure if like I haven't specifically read all of the Act 4 changes yet, but I know like there are a lot of them made yesterday. Should hopefully do a video on that at some point later today. So let's go for the middle path. Again, it's my first time playing Dr. Voodoo, so we might go back and do the Arc Overload one. I saw Dave did that on one of his videos. With his 4-star Dr. Voodoo, so it should be easily doable, but I just want to kind of ease myself into playing this character. So I think it's an alt combo that we need to end on to get the increased debuff duration. So that should time pretty well with this. Ah, he's poison immune, isn't he, Hulk? Damn, this isn't the best character to start off with, I guess. But that ain't too bad. Right, we got... Oh my god, that power burn buff is so sick. That was dealing so much damage there. But now we got a little bit wrecked by Hulk there. That was maybe a little bit of an understatement. Damn, Hulk's hitting so hard after the patch. Well, you know, that was all intended, guys. It was to test out his regen on the next fight, of course. Just see how potent it really is. See if by the time we reach Maestro, we can heal up to 100%. Be pretty sweet if we could. Okay, so we got the mutant symbiote here. Now, I'm not really too sure about the mutant symbiote's abilities or what kind of stuff he does. But yeah, regen's looking pretty good at the start of the fight. We're healing for, you know, 116 every second. So that's it's putting in quite a bit of work at the moment. And let's go for this. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm very much looking forward to stacking as many poisons as I can on Maestro and using the level 1 to take him down. Maybe we should have gone Arc Overload. Maybe we should have done that. Maybe he's going to drop way, way too quickly. But we'll give it a go. But one of the things that I definitely want to try is Dr. Voodoo versus, like, Realm of Legends Wolverine to see, you know, how quickly we'd be able to get him down. I think we need to use a tactic where we stack, like, a lot of lowers and then use the level 1 to convert it into poison. Right, let's fire off that. Oh no, he blocked that. Right, was the level 2... Is the animation a little bit too slow there to end on a medium, or... That's a little bit odd. We got such a great opportunity for a level 1 there, but just didn't have the health pool. I think when it comes to Act 5, like, as well, like, Dr. Voodoo is going to be such a beast for a lot of the fights. So we have Magic, and then after Magic we have Ronin. So throughout those last 2 fights that we've done, we've pretty much regained, like, all of our health from that regen at the start. It's put in a solid amount of work there. And initially, kind of his base damage is really good. We're just hitting like an absolute truck at the moment. Let's fire this off. Spirit Venom. So that's dealing 143 damage per stack. That can stack a lot. That can stack a lot, especially on some of the longer fights. So interested to, oh gosh, there's so much crazy stuff. I just want to see this guy in Labyrinth of Legends so badly. I want to take him up to rank 4. I think we'll probably do that anyway. After we've done the testing with the Scarlet Witch, then, because we have so many like rank up and rank down tickets, so if it is a mistake, which I don't believe it is anyway, overall, then we can just, we can switch it around again. But, if not, then we can, you know, maybe try Labyrinth again. Maybe one of... I'm not too sure if we'd go for a full harder path, but we'd have a little bit of a play about on some of the early bosses. Just trying to think, like, what bosses wouldn't he be too effective against? I guess you have, like... You have Miss Marvel, Poison Immune. I think the weakness of Dr. Voodoo is just he's not super great on any characters that can't be poisoned, but any character that can be poisoned, he has a huge advantage against. Right, let's hopefully get a couple of stacks of poison there. Okay, we got 1 stack. Ah, pretty good. Not too bad at all. Right, so I think we've just got... Have we got Gamora, then Arc Overload Iron Man? And then are we done? I think we're getting close to Maestro now. We're getting very close. Right, so not too much... tricky with Gamora here. She should go down actually like so insanely quickly. I think on Maestro, instead of doing the level 1, we'll show off the level 3 animation. I feel like that would probably be the best thing to do. Just because I feel like with the level 1, he's just going to go down so quick. We're going to have to make a video now that Dr. Voodoo is just so powerful, just showing off his poison and what it can do against like Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. Might do that on the end of this video, not too sure. We'll see how long it goes on for. So right, we got Iron Man to deal with now. So Iron Man, actually we might get a good chance to... Actually, no, let's counter his regeneration here with a nicely timed level 1. See what we can do to sort that out. Why is the stun so long? I've noticed that on a few opponents recently, like the parry stun. Oh! Perfectly timed as well. That was so insane. That was so insane. We got like 9 stacks of poison, and then they instantly nullified it, so we got off for level 3. Easy game, easy life, boys. And also, because the level 3 had a power drain that took him down from his level 3, so we didn't get instantly hit by that. Ah, it's pretty convenient. Pretty convenient. Sometimes lucky, boys. Sometimes lucky. Right, we got the Science Symbiote here. I don't think the Science Symbiote does anything interesting apart from applies like a crit reduction on you. Yeah, it makes him a little bit more annoying to fight. Let's see if I've still got it when it comes to Maestro and evading those level 1s. I think that's something I haven't done in a few weeks now since we did that Gambit video. Alright, let's use that again. Again, the poison is just going to put in all the work here we need, really. Just look how long that poison is as well. It's just such an insanely long duration. Just don't need to do anything, guys. Get a few stacks of poison on the enemy, sit back, relax, let the fight end. That's the plan for Wolverine, though. It's like get probably like 100 stacks of lower. I need to do the math on it, I think. Just figure out exactly how many I need. But it's probably about like 150 stacks of lower. Use a level 1. Boom. Wolverine is dead. Alright, we had a little bit of a freeze there for a second. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, guys, I'm sucking some ass here. We still nailed the level 1, though. Feels pretty good, man. Feels pretty good. Right, I want to use my level 3 against Maestro. Oh! The window of opportunity was so much more slim there for the green section. That was pretty sick. Okay, right. We need to play decent. What's with that? Oh, I get it. I get it. It's the increased. I completely understand now. So that debuff duration applies to parry as well. I had no idea. No, that was pretty bad. We didn't swipe back on the final bit there. Let's hope we can kill him before he kills us. That's what we're going for. Oh my god, I had no idea that synergy was in place. Guys, today I learned. Right, let's get the final one down. And that was a pretty scrub kill on Maestro there, but... Oh, that makes so much sense now. I didn't know that. Has that interaction been there before the patch? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty over... I mean, it's double stun duration. Like, you certainly can't argue with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the initial Voodoo rank up and gameplay video. Very, very excited to kind of delve into more of what this character can do. I think there's some really potential. There's so much potential for some really insane synergies here. So I think there's a lot to test with him, and hopefully over the coming days we're going to have some Voodoo gameplay videos in the Realm of Legends and Labyrinth of Legends. And maybe before the end of the weekend we'll kind of get good and get used to fighting with Voodoo, and then do like a full Realm of Legends run or something like that live. So ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed watching this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you for watching, take care, and have an absolutely fantastic day.